Just gonna watch her eyes bob back and forth like it's one solid piece of white. Oh god, that's so disorienting. Hey everyone, Chris here again for Upmost Games. Welcome back to Sonic Adventure. If you remember last time we finished up Knuckles' story, and now we're on to Amy. Oh god. Those of you who don't know, I'm not necessarily a fan of Amy in the 2000s range, at least in this incarnation. She's very boisterous and whiny and like a child. And I understand her character's supposed to be like 9, but still. I think it's always been weird that they've said these kids are basically teenagers or children, and yet they act like adults. Look at her, getting groceries and stuff. Look, she's already going through her quarter-life crisis. She's clearly 20. I'm really curious, like, what those are supposed to be. Like, those look like these, first screenshot looked like it was from, like, a cut level that was back in the day. That was one of the interesting little tidbits that I found on the internet when I first started getting on there as a kid. It was, like, Sonic Adventure had a bunch of cut content and stuff like that, and there was this weird kind of sky level that was kind of like Windy Valley, and it may have been just a precursor to Windy Valley, but I just remember seeing it, and it looked very familiar to that of the first little flashbacks they had. Meanwhile, that doesn't look phallic or anything like that. Ah, Eggman. We're really gonna redesign the ship. What are you trying to prove?
Eggman, can it be? What's that?
Oh god, it's coming right for us. It's clearly drunk. Oh, right in her eyes. Oh god, well, I have this annoyed feeling I'm gonna be doing this all episode, accidentally making innuendos.
You look kind of hurt.
And she got the bird right to the face. Oh, that's a robot with punching gloves. Oh, run, Amy, run. It's like part clamp, part punching glove. That robot doesn't have a lot of spatial awareness. Don't worry, he'll come right back. Don't worry. He only updates every 10 seconds. So his rectal, wow, retina FPS is only like, you know, 0.5. Takes him a little bit to realize how things work.
One of Eggman's robots, huh?
Ah. Retina instead of rectal. Those are two different parts of the body, everyone. Just so you know.
Don't worry, I'll protect you.
That's what I learned today.
I'll do my best to keep
Out of everyone,
from harm.
why does Amy get the longest cutscene?
All the way.
Like, what are the longest intro cutscenes? Oh my god. Look at that, I can play now. I bet I was trying to hold a drink and drink, but it's fine, you know, just catch me off guard. God's a bench. Amy's one weakness. Ugh. So I don't like Amy. I've gone over this many times. If you watch my Twitch stream version of this, which what happened? Oh. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, demons, for releasing me. I just consistently swear about how much I hate Amy up and down. It's awful. I would say, though, if there was ever an incarnation of how she had to play, I think this was probably a good thing. It established a lot of things about her character that were good as far as, like, mechanics-wise. Like, she's got the over-infatuation with Sonic, which you can take or leave it as you would. The Pico Hammer was a good thing to have mechanically because, I mean, it actually gave her something that wasn't just run away from the robot, because it's really a really boring concept otherwise. But I think they could have done more with her, because, I mean, they only gave her 3 levels, and out of all the characters, she seems like she got the least amount of attention, while still having the most, like, cutscene time, which is just ridiculous. You guys are killing me.
No way.
Sonic, your reactions are not matching up with your voice lines. Amy, he's trapped in an area. Just go cut off the exits. He's not going to the trains. They're stopping people going towards the trains. You gotta cut him off over here at the hotel. It'll be fine. But I do have to say, I think I like the fact that she's mechanically, because she's slower than everyone else is, and not nearly as complicated as someone like Gamma. She's I don't want to say after the whole floating in the air incident, she's one of the less broken characters in this game, but she seems to be one of the least broken characters in this game, at least as far as playing it normally without trying to break it, like all the other characters do. Like Tails going through walls and Sonic flying off of edges and getting absorbed into mountainsides.
It says cute couples can get in free.
No, Amy, it just says question mark. It doesn't say anything. What? She okay? Is there like a special set of sunglasses I gotta wear in order to see what's on that screen?
I give up. She's so weird.
Sonic, looking a little slow there, buddy. Bye, Sonic! Sonic's just like, oh no! I forgot to get off the elevator. Let's see, so Amy's missions are all about getting to a giant balloon and avoiding the robot that you see in the beginning scene. He just constantly follows you and hunts you Manhunter style through the depths of the world that you're in. It's pretty terrifying when you think about it in that context. And, wow. One more button? Oh no, I got all the buttons. I'm crazy. I was like, there's another button in there? No. Her things are a little more interesting because they'll put you in a room and then expect you to solve the puzzle for it, which I don't even know how I learned some of it, like as a kid, like the later levels, as far as like, I don't remember struggling with it, but some of those things seem a bit, what's the word I'm looking for? A little unexplained as far as what you have to do for them. Like, this one's pretty straightforward. It's the first level, like, so you're kind of getting the idea of, like, okay, now you're moving within vision of mirrors, and you gotta figure out which one you are, which is, you know, camera pivoted around the center one. It's pretty easy to figure out you're the center one. But then you get to, like, this one, where it's like, you know, you see kind of the missing platforms on the opposite end, and you kind of get an idea, like, by the crease in the platform, as well as the fact that on the other side it's missing, that there's no, that it'll fall out when you step on it and stuff like that. So, really simple, cute little gimmicks and stuff like that here and there that kind of make her stuff just, you know, you gotta use your brain a little bit. You can't just be running through things and getting hit by spikes, because that's how you get caught. That's how it works. They catch you, and then you feel like a dope. And then this guy comes out of nowhere and you gotta hammer him in the face, and you tell him no means no, because robots don't understand that. Especially the one that doesn't quite work up to industry standards, if you know what I mean. He's a little broken. Doesn't know where I went. He's like, vertical is not a direction I can look. I only look forward.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Okay, now that I've lost Sonic, any type of person that could protect me, let's get out of this park and into the streets where I'm vulnerable and more open. Here's the other thing. For those of you who are writing video game stories, make sure you discuss things with the gameplay director in some way, because this scene, in all of its glory, not necessarily confuses me, but it basically, the whole theme is you don't get caught by the guy, and then here we are, immediately gets caught. So it's like, what was the whole point of me escaping from him the whole time? Because he's caught me. There's no reason I shouldn't, you know, have not gotten caught. I'm just saying, if you're going to plan a story, just make sure that people understand that your mechanics have to reflect what works in the game. It's like when you have, you know, a godlike character that can, in-game, die, but in cutscenes they constantly stab him, kill. Devil May Cry, that's the best example. Dante gets stabbed, maimed, beaten down, all this other fun stuff, And in cutscenes, you know, he gets a sword through him, and he just climbs up on through the sword and all that, and he's like, that was cute. But, you know, he can die from normal means, and it seems weird, unless it's like one of those enchanted things where it's like, only enchanted demonic magic can actually pierce or hurt his skin, but then again, that sword was demonic magic. Anyways, the point is, consistent mechanics with a consistent story theme don't make your hero do something awesome and amazing in your cutscene that you can't do in the game, or that, you know, completely negates the idea of the game. It's like Halo Reach is another one right there, where the sniper reconnaissance lady gets shot in the head by a single bolt, and they never say anything like, oh, her shields are broken or anything like that. She just gets it right through the head, and you're like, oh, well, guess shields didn't matter this time.
You tell me why you want it now.
Meanwhile, this is probably one of the
You don't even know.
the few moments of really, okay, I will say this right now, Gamma is the, hands down, one of the best developed characters in this game, and dare I say the series. Because Gamma goes through all the things of having an ideal, having it questioned, and then, see, he comes to the point of like, I don't know. See? And he goes through like a personal growth in which we'll get to that whole situation, but I think it's really cool.
You were missing something good.
Like, even like talking to someone who is as naive and innocent as Amy makes him realize how irrational his programming and his meaning is, and it's intense. And then the bird comes, and you know, he has a seizure for about a half an hour, and then he finally realizes that he's going to let me out, and I feel pretty good about that. I appreciate everything the game does for me. Like, a majority of this episode is gonna be freaking cutscenes. I played for maybe 2 minutes. We're at the 12-minute mark, or so I think. And this is how it is. This is what I mean. Amy is like all this and nothing. No real substance.
Hurry, we'll be at the Mystic Ruins base soon.
It's time to go.
You're really nice.
You're a nice robot. So now you understand why when Sonic and Tails were about to thrash him, she was like, don't do it. I love him.
We can be friends, okay?
He understands me, unlike Sonic and his robot arm. Oh, it does things that only Sonic Whoa, what's going on? Rated E for everyone. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, so that just happened. Let's just keep going on with that. See, but she does have some pretty entertaining, what's the word I'm looking for? Minigames. She has pretty entertaining minigames like this. I think this is a pretty cool one. You get to play whack-a-mole, except you gotta think of it from the Robotnik standpoint. So it's like, rather than whacking Robotniks, you gotta whack the hedgehogs. But unlike most people, oh, I don't have the rhythm badge yet, or the whatever her equivalent of the rhythm badge is. Yeah. Eh. 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 I'm not even gonna swing, because I already beat that high score. I really wish there was like a taunt or lay down button in this game so I could be a dick about everything. I don't think Eggman likes that I beat his high score. Can I please have my upgrade? The warrior feather. Yeah, the warrior feather, that's what it was. Oh, look, it's a nice new accessory. Ooh, and it's perfectly colored with red and white, so it matches my outfit. Oh, that's fantastic. Girl's gotta be an action hero and accessorize. Can't have it have this tacky orange and purple color. Wouldn't make sense. Wouldn't match the dress. Wouldn't take it. Just wouldn't take it. And I wouldn't be able to do any type of twirling like I can do now. Doing a good job there, boss. Brady. So now it's time to get to the deck. I thought it was time to get to the deck. I just realized to call Toma to go to Hot Shelter. I'm really not paying attention. It's truly been one of those days. There we go. To the Hot Shelter. So, fun fact. Hot Shelter is the only stage that Sonic doesn't go to. counting the action stages, not counting like the minigame stages, like the sandhill and all that fun stuff. So clearly, there's plenty of those he doesn't do, but it's kind of entertaining that he never, ever goes to this one stage for whatever reason. But I mean, he had a long enough story as it was. Did he really need another extra level for no reason? I do think it was funny though that he was able to take the oh geez, I fell in the water. This is it. This is how I get captured. Drowning under the water. Please just let me live. Please just let me live. Go away. Go away, monkeys. I got bombs in here. I drop bombs. Wait, wrong game. Sorry. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, Sonic and Hot Shelter. I didn't. It didn't need to go any longer. I'm glad it ended when it did. Sonic's takes way too long, and I think they could have gotten away with it as far as like when they got in from the sky deck and then had to break out. This is the 1, 2, 2. There you go. Remembering things. It's my favorite. I think Sonic, they could have gotten away with it if they wanted to be like, oh, you got in from the sky deck and had to escape from the hot shelter. But I'm glad they didn't. I feel like that probably in itself was cut for whatever reason. But look, I gotta level with you, man. Not moving that staircase. I'm just running for it. Going in the vents. Robots can't fit in vents. Robots clearly can't use... Why are there so many bathrooms if the only human being on here is Eggman? I don't understand. Excuse me. I just gotta... Excuse me, sorry about that. Look, I get it. I understand. I'm your target. That's not how you treat a lady. Oh my god, he jumped up here almost. Oh, flying. He's got a lot of sick moves. I do respect that robot. He wants it. Like he's a go-getter. Maybe the bathrooms are reserved for winter robots like him. Maybe that's how it works. Like, you know, you do a good job, you get your own personal bathroom. You can't use it for anything, but I certainly think, if I had to be honest, I certainly think that Omega probably earned his own bathroom. I mean, he's a by Omega, damn. I mean, Gamma definitely earned his own bathroom. He's a real go-getter. You'll see in his story, like he's one of the only competent robots. This seems perilous and unnecessary. Why would you make me platform at such an odd angle? Just mean. Okay. We got it. We're good. Can I come in? Knock knock. Amy. Darling. Darling. Swing your hammer. Get your crap together. The robot's behind you. He wants your face. Get off. Get on the top thing. That is one of the biggest drawbacks of these old ones is the camera. Like, for sure. The worst parts. Look at that. Don't have to use any of your crappy elevators. This one part is the initial part that teaches you, like, hey, here's a puzzle where you basically put bricks into spots, and you gotta do it right and not be a fool, and put it like a centimeter off from where they'll accept it, or else they'll just laugh at you and not take it. But they'll take it if you put it the extra centimeter in there. That's a life lesson right there, you know? Don't half-ass things. Put them in the whole way. Chris, 2018. There you go. There's your high school quote. That's how you get things done. I think he's mad. Oh, he's mad. Okay. Well, let's just keep going. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're so mad. Okay. I'm gonna keep going. Running up here. Oh, jumping over the monkeys. Okay, we got that. So now I think if I come over here... Oh my god. Speed is so inconsistent because, like, she has a running thing, or she's been running for a little while. She'll pull out her hammer and start, like, running like Sonic, like she thinks she knows what's going on. But, like, the momentum change is really awkward and it messes with her jumps. And that's why it's really hard to time things, because it's like you're trying to do a run and then... Hold on, sir, I'm trying to tell a story. Trying to do a run and then if you don't... You only have so much time to, like a window of opportunity when she pulls out the hammer to actually do, like, the hammer jump thing that I've been doing, where she, like, slams down the hammer. Like that. She just flips in the air. It's really useful for getting around places, but sir, please. But sometimes those windows are pretty hard to get, and sometimes she'll just get like caught on things, or she won't run fast enough for long enough, or whatever the excuse is for the game and myself. She just won't, like, she won't do it right, and it sucks because you'll expect to do it, and then you'll immediately do a dead stop and swing the hammer like this. And you're like, and then and you're like, well, that ruined my day. No point in that. But see, you do that, it works out perfectly, and now you got more, like, it feels faster. It works better. Monkeys all right there. Gonna smack that. Look at that. Oh, I am the queen of animals. Snow White, eat your heart out. Okay, well, on this note, we're gonna end it here. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back to finish off Amy's story in a bit.